A former Coalition Indigenous Affairs Minister, Ken Wyatt, had some warning words for the PM today, James. He says, unless more details out there, this voice is sunk. I can only hope so, but I think once we start getting that big spending pro-voice yes campaign ad out there, things will change. But I note your column in the Daily Telly today, you're saying you're seeing Albanese use a whole lot of Obama tactics. Tell us more.
Well, yeah, it occurred to me when we were talking about the superannuation debate over the past couple of weeks that it started out with something that was really, really conflictual and, a lot of negative attention around the Prime Minister's office, around Albanese, around his relationship with Chalmers, and around that whole national conversation. And yet, out of that, not only did they stick a landing on something that managed to get through the polls, and we talked about how that was focus grouped and so on, but also got a lot of other ideas, such as potentially taxing the family home, going further on a lot of other tax concessions, and I put those words in scare quotes, and a lot of other sort of redistributionist things that Albanese and Chalmers want to do, getting them out into the conversations that other people start talking about. That's a classic Obama tactic, and I reckon that we're seeing a bit of that happening here. This is why Peter Dutton needs to be a bit careful about meeting some of these challenges head on, and instead needs to adopt some of Albanese's language to counter what Labor is trying to do.
Yeah, I think that there is a close relationship between the Albanese Labor camp more broadly and tacticians out of the Obama era in the States, because I'm seeing a lot of the stuff they're doing on the ground with this community engagement on The Voice, on the Yes campaign, very reminiscent of that first run of the presidency from Obama.